We have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
We're streaming live right now on Facebook and on YouTube. That's at Nigeria Info Abuja. At Nigeria Info Abuja. That's where you find us on Facebook and on YouTube. Our review for today will cover the likes of Daily Trust, The Sun, Nigerian Tribune, The Nation, and Leadership newspaper. Starting off with Daily Trust for today. Has the NLC been compromised? Retracts from illegal acts. APC chieftain knocks Tinubu. Labour issues 7-day strike notice, urges federal government to reverse anti-masses policies. Other stories from Daily Trust for today, you'd find as well, resident doctor strike cripples health services nationwide. We will provide data for guided investment in real estate, says stakeholders. Unity schools, parents worry over poor learning and feeding. Niger soldiers finally announced coup. And then strike. Give me more time. Tinubu begs Labour. Give me more time. Tinubu begs Labour. Sheyi Tinubu, why my father won't fail? APC vice chairman protesting against Ganduje resigns. I'll take that again. APC vice chairman protesting against Ganduje resigns. Other stories of interest, as you have it, there, you find any other bad news. Nigerians buy cheapest petrol in the world. Google says Nigerians can now pay with Naira on Play Store. Tinubu's ministerial list has APC's governor's blessings. That's Namadi speaks about this. Benue Assembly begs teachers to shelve protests. Lagos PDP seeks probe of NSAS victims' mass burial. Nigerian Exchange declares interim dividend payment. Bandits gun down 7 soldiers, 22 farmers in Zamfara. Our Operation Ladder is driving efficacy of humanitarian intervention. UN rallies leaders, investors on tackling Africa's challenges. Lukman resigns as APC vice chairman. INEC, AUJ seek action against hate speech and fake news. All right, then, let's move on to the Sun newspaper for today. Tinubu talks tough over coup in the Niger Republic. Asks for more time to address labor grievances. Okay? That's Tinubu asking for more time to address labor grievances. Police react to killing of 2 cops in Abia State. DSS, NCOS brawl, disgraceful, says Emefiele's brother. Ogo calls for police support to flush out kidnappers. Courtists set to launch surveillance drone. Other stories, APC vice chairman resigns over leadership crisis. Kalu's brother, mascot, followers rejoin APC. That's Kalu's brother, mascot, followers rejoin APC. Bayelsa, Kogi, Imo, difficult areas to conduct elections, says INEC. Obaseki government, APC in alt exchange over state of federal roads in Edo State. Insecurity, release of Nnamdi Kanu will douse tension in Southeast. Onovo speaks about this. Lagos will maximize opportunities in waste to wealth, Sanwo-Olu assures. But will strengthen cooperation with Navy. Jamal speaks about this. Reps rejects motion to stabilize exchange rate, says market forces at play. Moving on to Nigerian Tribune now. Tinubu begs for more time to address labor grievances. Governor Umar Eno restructures ministries, make fresh appointments. Fuel subsidy, NLC, TUC leaders meet with federal government negotiation team. Tinubu, Benin President, Talon meeting in Asuvila. Nigeria moves to reopen borders with Benin Republic, signs 12-point communique. Trouble looms as thousands of truckers fail Lekki Port truck registration. Pharmacists must prepare to store and administer vaccines in Nigeria, says PCN registrar. Fix up demands of health workers, CMD urges Tinubu. Nigeria in right direction to achieve HIV epidemic control. How we have sustained healthcare services at FMC, Abeokuta, Musa Olumu speaks about this. All right, well, these are latest stories from Nigerian Tribune. Let's go to The Nation now. From The Nation, APC NWC meet on neck caucus engagement Thursday. Senate rejects political solution for Nnamdi Kanu's release. Niger soldiers oust President Bazoumi. Reps to probe IOC's $4 billion debt to NDDC and other infractions. Southeast, Senate 6 extradition of ECPA over seated term. Tinubu to Labour, give us more time. Our Tinubu official exchange rate increased debt stock by Oniha. Resident doctors begin indefinite strike. Man needs 4.5 million naira for wife's cervical cancer treatment. Lukman resigns from APC NWC. Seated term ban. 3 feared dead as traders protest in Enugu. El-Rufai, Wike, Oyetola, Alake, Fagbemi make ministers' lists. That's according to The Nation now. Other stories, Tinubu urges Super Falcons to be worthy ambassadors. You would also find our ladies should handle cheating partners. Something by Don Jazzy. Okay, that's some time back. All right, then. Okay, well, I should take this. This sounds good. Wema Bank increases workers' salaries. All right, well, leadership newspaper now. Let's reach through some of those stories there. Suspense at NAS unveils committee chairs today. Senate wants vulnerable Nigerians immunized against diphtheria. Plateau government firms sign MOU on 300 hydropower plants. Strike notice. NLC is in contempt of court, says federal government. Reps to probe $4 billion debt owned by NDDC by oil companies. Resident doctors strike, cripples hospitals. Job racketeering, FCC chairman, commissioners on warpath. Niger coup, ECOWAS dispatches Benin president to Niger. FRSC writes bill on retirement after 35 years of service. Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa crashes petrol pump price to 580 naira per litre in Kano. Federal government may raise minimum wage to 200,000 naira to take decision soon. Police unveil emergency app to tackle crimes. Federal government concludes IPPIS verification for 69,854 civil servants. Elumelu on white goose chase, I will defend people's mandate, sacked reps member. APC chair, Northwest chairman endorses Ganduje as Lukman quits. Tinubu meets oust APC national chairman and secretary. All right, well, these are leading stories as you have them across the papers for today. Do remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers And we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire. Watch your number one talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info every day of the week, Mondays to Friday on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
Well, many thanks for staying close. As we take on your calls, we ask of you to follow through with our editorial guide. Your calls need to be devoid. Your calls need to be devoid of hateful speech, lies, and fake news. We ask of you to be truthful and factual as you share with us on Nigeria Info this very morning. We plead with you to be mindful and keep your emotions in check as you share with us at this time. All right, well, let's take on your calls this very morning.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
The numbers remain 0700-951-0000. You can also join in on 080-9597-4869. And yes, on WhatsApp, the numbers remain 080-999, that's 999, by the way, 30137. I'm looking out for comments as we have them on YouTube and on Facebook at this time. And for those on Twitter, I'm also tweeting out some of the top headlines for you at this time on at Nigeria Info Abuja. That's the handle. I'm doing that right now for you. So you can go to Twitter and see some of the things that also is gaining traction in its rights. Let's take those calls now. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Oh, dear, I barely can hear you. You may need to reconnect back with me, okay? All right, let's take more calls, okay? Immediately, we'll do that. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, family. Emeka from Guarimpa.
All right, Emeka, welcome to the show.
I just wanted to speak on the intending ministerial nominee today because I believe that unfairly they will reveal the names of the ministerial nominees. I plead with the president, though he might have sent the list already, but their portfolio should be attached so that we ask them questions, scrutinize them based on the particular ministry they may be posted to. And then this bow and go gang, please let us scrutinize these people, even if they have been serving parliamentarians for 100 years. That does not give them the immunity for corruption or for incapacity. They should scrutinize them well, not whether they have been a member of House of Rep or Senate or whatever. That's my own contribution. Thank you.
All right, grateful to you. Thanks for your viewpoint this morning. All right, good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Why are the lights frying out on me? Hey, it's not, the line is breaking. No, it's not the news that is breaking like this. So, my brother, I'm not too sure what's going on. Just keep giving the lines a try. It'll be a very lost cause to just take a call and can't hear you. Okay. Good morning to you.
Good morning once again. What glad Dr. Femi Amale. I remember humble self Bakar Ali Tinubu Pekin.
All right.
From PW Kubo this morning. Expectedly, we're expecting the ministerial list today. Since today is I think the last day or tomorrow. Femi, I don't know if you observe what is going on across the entire francophone speaking countries of Africa. A lot of them are trying to break away from their colonial masters. Maybe they feel the grip is just too much, is impeding the pace of their development. How can you imagine? All the entire francophone country don't have central bank. They have to use the French central bank. How does it even sound appealing to the ear? In as much as I cannot support coup d'etat, these guys should go for their total freedom. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity. May God continue to bless our station, bless our country, and guide our leaders aright. Thank you for the wonderful opportunity, sir.
Thank you. Good to talk to you as well. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning, Dr. Femi. This is Barry Hassan.
All right, good to connect with you.
I greet all the listeners.
Yes,
The
please.
coup in the Niger Republic is totally unacceptable. The affair, the cycle of coups, is already beginning. After what we experienced in the 1960s. I want the chairman of ECOWAS, Mr. President, Tinubu, to ensure that that coup is stifled. That coup is overturned by making use. I think that's there's a provision that ECOWAS should take a collective military action against the coupists in the Niger Republic. It's a joint military action that will ensure that the rule of force does not overtake the rule of law in the sub-region, West African sub-region. It's a matter of ensuring that the people of Niger Republic are not taken for a ride, because military regimes have never delivered the dividends of democracy. Because they're not, they don't have, the power, the way we thought,
Okay.
to help the people. So I want the chairman of ECOWAS to take a very strong, decisive decision so that this coup win does not, come to Nigeria and other, West African countries. And I know it can be done. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your viewpoint. Grateful to you. All right. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, my brother Femi.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you. May God bless Nigeria for.
Amen.
God bless Nigeria.
Amen.
Femi.
Oh, I'd like to know your name, please. Your name.
Okay, James calling for Nassau.
All right, good.
My issue is for Southeast Enugu State yesterday. You see, this is our country. I want to ask this governor of Enugu State whether those people where this man they lock their shop, whether the governor give them money to open that business, because sometimes something going to happen for Nigeria, people will keep quiet. So yesterday, Senate reject to bail Nnamdi Kanu. You see, this is start small. See how this thing they go now.
But there's one problem I wanted to mention to you. The Enugu State government. So the way markets are organized, where, for example, in Abuja, certain markets are owned by government. That's to say, this market is under government jurisdiction, just like you find in Duse and all those places. So they still have control over the shops, but not over the business. So sealing those shops means, for example, if you register your business and it's just one shop, you have registered with the government, it means you're liable to follow the laws of the government. So that is what they're executing by closing those shops or by sealing those shops. The word they use is to seal shops that are not operational. But what I feel really bad for is the people in Enugu State are caught in the middle of nowhere. Somewhere between open your shop, no open your shop, It's a terrible sight.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, this governor of Enugu State, this is start before this governor.
Yes, it is.
The governor supposed to, the government supposed to come. He's supposed to arrange many things before he tackle this start home issue. Abi?
Like, what do you have in mind? What do you think he could have done?
Senate to reject bail Nnamdi Kanu. You see, sometimes they laugh. Issue of Biafra issue. That is to make.
Okay, let's go back to what you were saying. I'm asking you, what do you think the governor could have done? I haven't taken over. Enlighten us. What do you think he could have done?
Sir, the governor not supposed to go there to lock that shop. He need to call the whole governor for that is the whole 5 governors to come to Abuja here to beg this our president to know how he go beg release Nnamdi Kanu, without the release Nnamdi Kanu, my brother, that way they see now.
But you're also aware that they also talked about. I mean, they've been talking with even the previous government before now, and one of the things they agreed on was a political solution was not what they were going to approach it on. Now, what even makes it interesting? But let me also take you on. What's your take on ECPA? Because let's say, for example, now as it stands now, Nnamdi Kanu is in custody, right? Things around him is looking, is in control, is not out of control. But then you still have somebody like Simon Ekpa, who is in his home in Finland and is giving instructions to people in various states. Even if they are dialoguing on Nnamdi Kanu, how do you deal with issues along the lines of Mr. Ekpa, who is also enforcing the seated term?
Okay, sir. Femi D.
Yes. I would like to know. I'm asking you. I'm not challenging you. I'm asking you to tell me.
Yes. You see what make you bring some money back to order to start home? To release, if they release Nnamdi Kanu today, nothing like start home for Nigeria for Southeast.
So
because I remember.
Hold on. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I want you to also clarify, because I think what a lot of people don't understand, and I still don't understand either, is the relationship between Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. At some point, it sounds like Nnamdi Kanu, no issues are there to deal with, and with what he's asking for. And Simon Ekpa is also sounding like he has his own lineup. Or is it all the same?
Sir, Simon Ekpa, you be your own business. Stand this short to release Nnamdi Kanu, because I don't know whether Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu is talking about that thing. Because I remember before governor of Anambra State, the same group say release this guy before Anambra State governor. After the governorship for Anambra State, they still forget about that issue of Nnamdi Kanu. The same thing, this is president now. Before the election, the same thing Simon Ekpa said, release this guy before the election. Some Nigeria they kick against that issue. My brother, I want to tell Nigeria, may God bless you, sir. May God bless Nigeria. I want to give another people chance.
Let me ask you one more question. What is your message? If you have a family member in Enugu State right now, or anywhere in the Southeast, that is caught in the middle of all this, what would you say to them?
Sir, my message now, because I listen. They say from now to, if you don't listen from now to next week, first, say they go lock the Southeast, say how many, 2 weeks, I'll be how many weeks. Each of my own Southeast, my brothers, my sisters.
Yes, the people there.
And many people, each of these start home issue. I don't want what to go bring blood share. If they tell that if the government do the right thing, all of us go enjoy. If you don't do the right thing, I don't want to make a blood share for our Southeast. My God bless Nigeria for my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you. Interesting viewpoint he does have with regards to this subject, okay? No while I will take more calls and messages after we are done. After we're done with the break this very morning, and then we'll listen more to you and your viewpoints on many of the other issues as you share with us right here. Stay with us. This is Morning Crossfire with Femi Life. I'll be back. I'll be able to read your messages as you have them across the platforms this very morning. I'm Femi Diamele. I'll be back soon.
Nothing breaks the news like the news. Trust me, I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1, and I'm Femi D. Amele. Join the biggest conversation around national politics every day in a way that is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, you have all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and be engaged differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
My name is Elder Emma Okoro. I'm interested in rebuilding my nation, and so I have to join the beginning of cleaning of the environment. The Gariki environment here is totally filthy. and unhealthy for our people. So when Mayor Fortune decided that Abuja should come out, I decided to join because it's for the good of our people, our children, our wives, and our families. That's why I'm part of this group, so that I'll be part of those who have started the journey to rebuild Nigeria.